Jack Della Maddalena defeats Belal Muhammad at UFC 315, man. I'm here to give you my thoughts and my reaction on each fight on this card, specifically on the main event. I'm just here to show you the card. I'm also going to show you right now. Look at this. Look at this tweet that Makhachev tweeted right after the fight. And you know what's crazy about this tweet? This guy didn't even say anything about Belal, brother. His friend. That's supposed to be his friend. And this is the first thing he says. Time to become double champ. Inshallah, dude. We're not going to be able to see Ilia Topuria versus Makhachev, man. We might be able to see it, but who knows? Who knows if we don't? But look, that fight is not going to be nasty. At least we got that confirmed. It is going to be Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. Now, if we go to, Makhachev Twitter, it says, this Saturday, main event will define what the next move is. But regardless of the outcome of the fight, I'm not going to vacate my lightweight title. So, the thing is, a lot of people think the UFC is going to make Islam Makhachev vacate the title. And in my opinion, if the Ilia Topuria versus Makhachev fight will happen, like that's something that UFC wants to see, they might actually not make Islam Makhachev vacate the title for Islam Makhachev become a simultaneous double champ. So I don't know, but look, let's talk about the card. I'm gonna talk about the JDM fight. You guys saw the fight card, the scorecards. I agree with the 48, 47, 46, 49. You know, obviously debatable, but I agree with the 48, 47. Jack Della Maddalena. What a freaking fight! What a freaking fight, man! And you know what surprised me the most? Jack Della Maddalena's defense, bro. Jack Della Maddalena's takedown defense. I don't know what Craig Jones taught him, but he did something, bro. You know how many people are gonna apply to that program that he has online? Because I'm pretty sure he sells that course. I'm telling you, he's gonna get heap of buyers, bro. Because whatever Craig Jones taught Jack Della Maddalena, brother, it worked. And another thing that I found interesting was that Belal said to his corner, I'm pretty sure it was round 2 or 3, because we started noticing that he wasn't, shooting for takedowns a lot. He said that Jack Della Maddalena was very, very slippery. He said, I was so confused because I get it. He was probably slippery, but he wasn't even shooting that much. He was always shooting at the 2 or 3 minute mark. I literally started predicting that he was only going to start shooting at the 2 or 3 minute mark. And he just did that. He just started shooting at the 2-3 minute mark. I thought he should have shot definitely more. But I think he played it well because I felt like if he wouldn't get those takedowns after he started shooting, he was going to get gas very, very quickly. And he did get gas in the 5th round. He was gassed in the 5th round, but to be fair, Jack Della Maddalena was also gassed. And if you guys remember, when Jack Della Maddalena hurt Belal and he started clinching, we knew he was tired. I know a lot of people said that he shouldn't have clinched, but I think it was a good decision, to be honest, because then Belal got him to the ground, bro. It would have been like an Aldo situation. So look, it was a great move by Jack to clinch so he can catch his breath a little bit. But what a freaking fight. I actually did not think that Belal Muhammad was actually going to stand there most of the time with Jack Della Maddalena. But like that surprised me. But I'm telling you, that defense that Jack Della Maddalena had on this fight was like astronomically surprising, bro. I cannot believe what I saw, brother. I couldn't believe what I saw, man. I really, really couldn't. And a lot of fans are going to be pissed on this one, bro, because a lot of people wanted to see Islam versus Ilia. And as you guys saw, look, I mean, it's right here. He is fighting JDM next. He is. Again, I got this pick right. I'm pretty sure I got 9 out of the 12 fights right. So that's like around 70%, something like that. It was a good card, the main events. It was all worth it, bro. It really was all worth it. Even though a lot of people are going to be mad calling this card trash, I think this fight was worth it because of the main event. It holds so much weight on the UFC, man. And we now know Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. Um, I don't think Jack Della Maddalena has that big of a chance against Islam Makhachev. I'm not gonna feed into the recency bias. Jack Della Maddalena has a excellent, he's excellent on takedown defense. He looked excellent. He looked excellent against Belal. But I don't think he's gonna be able to do that to Islam Makhachev. To be honest, I really don't think he's gonna do that to the Ninja Turtle back Islam Makhachev. I don't think so, brother. But look, I'm going to talk about Islam versus Jack Della Maddalena in another video. I don't want this video to be about that fight. But look, great performance by Jack Della Maddalena. I did have him, I picked him on knocking out or TKOing Belal in the 4th or 5th. He almost got it. He didn't, but it's all good, man. It really is all good. Jack Della Maddalena still won. I was going with Belal for like my early picks, but then I just had a feeling. And my feeling was right, bro. Always go with your gut feeling. And Jack Della Maddalena freaking won. This is a fight that I did get wrong. The main events. This fight was very, very like low output. Like it was a weird fight. I'm pretty sure this fight had more output than the main event though. Let me see. Let me double check. Oh no, it definitely did not. But yeah, this one had very, very low output. The rounds were close, but I agree with the decision. Shevchenko definitely deserved to win. But yeah, I was wrong on this fight. Moving on to Jose Aldo. Oh man, I was wrong on this one too. Yeah, I was wrong on 2 back-to-back on picks. Jose Aldo looked on the last round, brother. There was like 3 minutes left when he looked at the clock, I think, and it looked like it was over, bro. When he looked at that, he looked at it for so. I was like, why is he looking at it like that? Because there's like clocks on the edges of the cage. You don't have to like look up to look at the clock. I don't know why he did that. And he did that like I don't know, bro. And Sahabi just poured it on him, bro. He just poured it on him, bro. I thought he was gonna get like ground and pound TKO'd or something, but he didn't. But yeah, they gave the second round, the very, very close second round to Sahabi. It was so close, bro, that to me it was 1-1. It was so close. They could have given it to Jose Aldo. I wouldn't even been mad. But yeah, they gave it to Sahabi. And round 2, round 3 to Sahabi. And, he won. And then Jose Aldo retired. No retirement pack. No nothing. I think Jose Aldo made a decision right there. I think that's why they didn't have a retirement pack. But who knows? The UFC might have known that he was retiring and just didn't do one. Because he's retired in the past. But I think this is it, bro. Because he's 38 years old. I don't think he's going to come back. Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Silva. I picked Silva. I was right on this fight. Alexa Grasso, this fight looked like her IQ is just garbage, man. It's just absolutely garbage. She had Silva in the back foot the entire time, and she didn't know how to cut a single corner, bro. She didn't know how to cut a single corner, but I'll tell you right now, Silva is mad fast, brother. She is so fast. It's absolutely incredible. That left hook too. She was landing those left hook, but it was like her palm in a way. It wasn't even like her hand. It was like her palm. So it wasn't like landing 100% clean. But she is very, very fast. Very, very fast kicks. Very, very fast left hook, man. But she has no power behind them either way. So, but yeah, this is just a regular 29-28. You know what I mean? But even though Silva did 3-0 her. Moving on to Saint Denis. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first round had me kind of worried, bro. Cause Kyle hit Saint Denis with a shot that like low key wobbled Saint Denis, bro. Like it low key scared me a little bit, but he got the finish in the second round, so everything was okay. I did pick Saint Denis TKO, but via first round. But yeah, I guess he wanted to go another round with Kyle Provolek or some shit. Like I don't know how to pronounce his last name, bro. I actually lost my voice on this fight, bro. I was low key screaming in the last fight. So if you guys hear me sound weird, it's because I low-key lost my voice a little bit. Mike Malott, a great KO against Charles. Let me see. What did I pick Mike Malott again? I gotta like refresh my mind because I don't really remember what I picked. I picked Mike Malott via decision. He got a KO. Yeah, but I mean, we got to see a KO, so I wasn't mad at it. But I did pick it for a decision. Great KO. Jessica Andrade versus Jasmine. Very, very good fight. I'm pretty sure, I picked Jasmine via decision. Again, I just go safe with these women fights. decision, but she got a first round submission, so we got them out of there very, very quickly. Good fight though. Good fight. Modestas versus Kutalaba. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Split decision for Modestas, and I agree. I did pick Modestas via third round TKO. Did not happen, but I still picked Modestas at the end of the day. Moving on, Navajo Sterling versus Ivan Erslan. I actually like this fight. This fight was actually very, very good to see. I did pick this fight for Sterling via decision, and that's what happened, boys. That's exactly what happened. Oh my gosh, dude. Mark versus Bruno Silva. I don't think there's an update on Bruno Silva yet, but that KO looked brutal, bro. Those elbows looked absolutely brutal. And then Mark celebrated, and Bruno was still in the same position, bro. It was kind of sad. Then he got taken out by stretcher. So we'll have to keep updated on Bruno Silva. I don't think this haven't been updates yet, because I've been scrolling to Twitter and I didn't see anything about Bruno Silva. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have to see what happened to him, bro, because that looked very, very brutal. Moving on to Daniel Santos versus Jiang Lee. I got this fight wrong. I picked Lee by decision, but Daniel Santos more active. Yeah, he just got it done, man. He just got it done. It was a very close fight, but Santos was just more active than Lee. Moving on to the first fight of the night, Brad Katona versus Beksat. I picked Beksat. I picked Beksat by decision, or not, second round TKO, and he got it on the first. So he got it faster than I expected, but still a KO, which I predicted. Very, very good, bro. That was such a good KO, bro, especially to start the card. It definitely got me hyped, bro. But yeah, that's basically it for UFC 315. Yeah, just never doubt my picks, man. Never doubt my picks. Never. Just don't do it. But what a great main event. It definitely delivered. I think people are still gonna hate on Belal more, even though he had a great fight. It was a very fun fight. It wasn't like one of those boring ass fights that Belal had. I think he's still gonna get a lot of hate, dude. So it's gonna be kind of sad. And I saw when he walked out, when he lost, it was so sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But look, that's what happens in the fighting game. Belal is 38 years old, boys. I don't know where he goes from here right now, but we'll see. We'll see where he goes from here, because Shafkat now is gonna have to wait, because Islam and JDM are definitely fighting next. So Shafkat is gonna have to wait even longer, dude, or even fight again, which is it's hilarious. But yeah, that's it for my reaction of this card, man. If you guys enjoy, let me know what. Let me just in the comment section. Tell me how many picks you got right out of the 12. Just let me know in the comment section. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video. It does help the channel. Hit the sub button, because if we go live for every single card, it can be 8 picks, fight nights, anything. We go live, and sometimes I even go live even when there's no fight nights. I just do tier list. So make sure you subscribe with that bell on. With that being said, I'll see everyone very, very soon. Goodbye.